into my channel. It's your girl Parashay here, back on the video on the Divine Guru with N, and today I'm going to be performing the June 2020 predictions for all of you beautiful Pisces out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? Now, this is a general reading, so if something in this reading does not resonate with you, bless, that is perfectly fine, my loves. You may be feeling called to read another reading for another placement that's within your chart, okay? So do keep that in mind, my loves, okay? So getting right into your reading, Pisces, okay, for the month of June, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel like that this is going to be a very emotionally taxing month for you, okay? Because just looking at some of these back of deck energies here, you guys have Two of Cups, you have Guarded and Protected, you have Hold Your Vision, and you also have Heart chakra, okay? So I do feel like there is going to be a call to either listen more to your heart or to really follow your passions is something that I'm really feeling for you guys, okay? But getting into your spread here, so the overall energy for the month of June that you guys have here is the Six of Swords. So this could indicate that you guys are really moving on away from something that wasn't serving you, moving on into better times. You know, you guys may have really been going through a lot of emotional, you know, just feeling drained emotionally, maybe feeling drained mentally, maybe feeling a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty is something else that I'm hearing as well, especially since later on in your spread, you guys do have the Two of Swords, all right? But I do see here the overall energy for the month of you Pisces is that things are beginning to look up, okay? Things are looking up for you. Things are beginning to look like that they're working in your favor, okay? No longer feeling like oh my gosh, like this is happening to me, and you know, I don't know what's going to come up afterwards, or I don't know how much, you know, more, you know, negative things are going to happen into my life, how many more bad things are coming into my life. No more of that thinking, okay? Things are beginning to look up for you. I do see a lot of abundance coming in for you Pisces during the month of June as well. For some of you, you could be doing a little bit of traveling. I know this card typically means traveling by water, but I do feel very strongly that some of you could be doing a lot of plane trips, you know, of course, you know, don't come at me, you know, whatever your state or country's regulations are in regards to what's going on here in the world, you know, of course, do keep that in mind, but I do feel like for majority of you, because again, this is a general reading, that you may be actually going on to some trips during the month of June, okay? But I do feel like this is more of like a solo dolo love trip, like more like a self-love type of retreat for yourself, like a self-love pamper. For some of you, it may not be something that's like really far away. For some of you, it could just be a next major city that may be 3 hours away for you. And just really just getting to yourself and kind of get into a space of clearing your mind. Because in my hand, I do feel, I do see the image of a man meditating, okay? A man with like strawberry blonde hair meditating, okay? Now, moving on here, you guys do have the King of Pentacles when it comes towards something positive that's coming into your life during June of 2020. So I do feel like that a lot of material abundance is coming to you. I do feel like stability is coming to you. And I do also feel like that you could be actually really just getting a hold of your finances. For some of you, it could be reaching out to a financial advisor. For others of you, it could be really just you really looking into your finances, seeing how to budget, maybe seeing, you know, what you need to, you know, slack up off of, or what you need to, you know, actually invest more money into. Just really get into a strong grip of your finances, really having a strong sense of confidence when it comes to your finances, and also just to overall stability in your life. I do see like kind of like a sense of solitude and peace coming into your life during the month of June, Pisces, okay? For some of you, I do feel like that you could receive some sort of inheritance, some sort of gift or something like that that's pretty like a large sum, like a lump sum coming into your life during June. And I see you really kind of like analyzing, like budgeting, okay, like I'm gonna take this much of it and put it towards this, or I'm gonna take this much of it, pay off my credit cards, I'm gonna take this much of it and separate for the rest of the rent for the rest of the year, something like that. You know, I just see you guys being really, I don't want to necessarily say frugal, but just being very responsible with your spending and with your money. Planning ahead of time is something that I'm really seeing for you guys. Really get into that space of planning for stability in the future, okay? Now, moving on here to your love and relationships, okay? So Pisces, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat, okay? That's not what this channel is here for. I'm going to bring you the real, raw, and the true. So you guys do have Temperance, and it came out in the reverse. Now, typically, I do not read reversals in general readings. I typically just do that for personal readings. However, Pisces, I do feel very, very, very intuitively called to read this in reversed. Okay, so when Temperance is in reverse, that indicates the energy of imbalance. Okay, that indicates the energy of some sort of disharmony or lack of patience. Okay, just something just not clicking. So I do feel like that during the month of June with your relationships, whether they're friendships or romantic relationships. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is romantic relationships, that there's just going to be like some sort of lack of communication, a lack of understanding, a lack of wanting to listen. It's like you hear them, but you don't want to listen, okay? Or it could be vice versa. Maybe they hear you, but they don't want to take heed to what you're saying. They don't really want to take the time to understand what you're saying, or that could be you in that role as well, okay? I do just, I feel this energy of like tug of war, like trying to get back at somebody, or really just having a lot of uncertainty, really second guessing what people are saying, really second guessing someone that you know once trusted what they're saying. Maybe for some of you it could have been some sort of dishonesty that the trust could have been broken. I do feel like there's like this zero-sum game kind of going on in your relationships during the month of June, Pisces. Okay, so I do feel like there's like a sense of win for me, and I don't care if you don't get anything out of it type of energy. Okay, and I do also feel like there's like this one-up game as well. Like, oh, you think you can do that? Well, I can do it too. That type of energy. Okay, I don't feel like for majority of you Pisces, this is very good energy. I don't feel good energy around this Pisces. I don't feel like that whomever you're in this energy with, whether it's romantic or platonic, friendship, family member, whoever it may be, I don't feel like this is a healthy relationship. I don't feel like this is a healthy environment, okay? There's just a lack of communication, okay? You guys are not seeing eye to eye, all right? Now, I do feel that for a small, very small percentage of you, I'm hearing singles, okay? So technically, what I'm hearing is that if you are single, I do feel this energy in the upright position for you, Pisces. I do feel like that if you are single during the month of June 2020, then things could actually be looking up for you, okay? I do feel that someone could have this just deep love for you. Like someone will love you deeply during the month of June, specifically if you are single, something that I'm hearing. Or it just may be that overall, Pisces, you may be getting into an energy to where you may feel like that you're ready for relationships, or you understand relationships, or you believe in relationship. Or again, if you're single, if you're talking to someone, it could be that both of you believes in relationships, and both of you believe that you can make it work in a relationship, that you know how to act in a relationship, okay? But I do feel here overall with the Temperance card, I do feel like that with Temperance in general, okay, whether if it's talking about love or any other area of our lives, that Temperance asks us to be of service. So I do feel very strongly for all of you Pisces that this is a month to where it's important for you to focus on giving rather than focus on receiving so much. It's like, because what I'm really feeling here is that it may be that you may be focusing a lot on the negative, and I feel like that Spirit's trying to tell you to focus more on the positive, focus more on what you want, all right? Because when I ask for clarifiers here for the Temperance for you guys do have the 8 of Fire, and you do have the Justice card, okay? Now, this is an erotic tarot deck, so if you look at the 8 of Earth card, it's like she's full of like this passion, this ecstasy is really feeling through her soul. Okay, so I do feel like that again, for some of you, it could be that you may be either curious about some sort of infidelity that either, your partner may have done, or just some sort of dishonesty that may have been done, some sort of, just not being honest, okay? Communication just lacking everywhere is what I'm really hearing in regards to your relationships, your social life, your love life during June of 2020. But also here with Justice, it's like, again, because if you look at this card here, it's like she's like kind of peeping behind a wall. So I do feel that there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of second guessing, a lot of asking yourself, can I trust this person? Is this person really telling me the truth? Is this person really doing what they say that they're doing, or are they actually out there, getting they desires on, getting fulfilled by somebody else? I do feel like that for some of you, you could be really just kind of, I feel like in regards to your love and relationships, this relationship or this, social partnership, whatever it may be, is something that could be really questioning your self-worth, to where you're feeling like, am I good enough? Am I what this person wants? Whoa, is this really this person's true colors? Is this something that I should continue to try to fight for? But I see here that there's a lot of that energy to where it's like, you're not at peace, Pisces. Okay, like I said, I do, again, this is for majority of you what I'm feeling, especially for those of you who are involved with someone in a relationship or just really, really close to somebody. I do feel like there's just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questioning going on. And I do kind of feel that you guys may be really kind of neglecting your intuition in a sense, okay? Or either just really just letting the ego just really overpower your thoughts in terms of this person and their intentions and what you should do next, okay? Because 8 of Fire is also some very fast, strong energy, very intense energy as well. So I do feel like it's also representing the energy of you guys just getting into this this really, I see two people screaming at each other, face to face, and you guys are this close to each other. I really just feel that energy of strong arguments going on. But I do also just feel a lot of clashes, a lot of just misunderstanding or not willing to understand, having a wall up as well. Okay, I do feel like there's a need for balance. There's a need for some sort of calming energy to come in and kind of snap things back together. But I just see that that's missing for you during the month of June, Pisces. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Now, next, you guys do have the 3 of Wands, all right? So this is in relation to your work or school life. So I do feel very, very strongly that things are beginning to look up for you when it comes to material abundance, when it comes to prosperity, okay? So I do feel very strongly that if you've been working on a business, if you've been working on trying to get into a school, if you've been working on trying to get your grades up at the last minute, if you've really been putting your energy towards something that you feel passionate about and you really want to see some good results out of, 3 of Wands is a really good card for you. This is really good energy for you, really good confirmation for you during the month of June. For some of you, I just heard that you may be worried about if you're going to graduate or not. This is confirmation for you that you are going to graduate because you have been putting in that energy. You've been putting in that work, okay? But I do see here that this is very good sign for you, Pisces, that I don't feel like money is going to be an issue for you during the month of June. Just being completely honest, I do see material abundance being in your favor, and I do see here any endeavors that you may have started on in the past. For some of you, I heard April, if you may have started on it in April, that this is actually going to begin to come into fruition, especially if you've been doubtful of it before. You're going to begin to see everything start to work out. You're like, whoa, I really can do this. Oh, this is actually working out. And I see that excitement, that just fulfillment coming within you regarding your passions actually coming into fruition, okay? Especially since the next card you guys have here is the 9 of Cups. And again, this is in the finances position, okay? So definitely full of joy, full of contentment. It's 9 of Cups. When I think of 9 of Cups, I literally think of the energy of, okay, so 8 of Cups is the energy of having to leave something that once served you to move on to something that's much better, okay? And it may have been a little bit gray area. You walked into a bit of, uncomfortable energy, all right? But 9 of Cups is you got through it. Okay, you knew that the grass was greener on the other side, and now you got there, and now you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor. Now you're beginning to see all that abundance that you've been, planting the seeds for this entire time, okay? So I do feel this joy. I do feel this burst of happiness, this burst of, confidence coming in, this validation coming in that, yes, I put my energy into this and this is coming. Okay, for those of you who may not be having a project going on, I do see here again, like I was saying, for some of you, the King of Pentacles, someone could be giving you some sort of money during the month of June. It could be a grant. It's some sort of lump sum is what I keep hearing. Okay, it could be a grant, could be anything. For some of you, it could be scholarships, whatever it may be, however it resonates within your life. I do feel that finance is going to be something you do not have to worry about during the month of June, Pisces. Okay, so moving on here to some challenges that you guys may experience during the month of June. You guys do have the 2 of Swords, like I was saying earlier. So I do feel, again, this tug of war energy. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I go left? Should I go right? Which way is right? Which way is wrong? What's going to lead me to the best option? A lot of questioning, a lot of confusion, a lot of energy of, I'm so afraid of making a choice because I don't want to make the right, well, I don't want to make the wrong decision, you know? So I do feel a lot of fear is going to be in your mind when it comes to a decision. I feel like it's going to be a very big ultimatum that you have to make, or some sort of big realization that you have, that you just like, in my heart, okay, going back to this heart chakra energy, in your heart, you just know that you need to do something. For some of you, I just heard is that you may know you need to leave this relationship or leave this person, walk away from it because it's not bringing you peace, it's not bringing you solitude. Especially for those of you who may have been staying into a relationship just for financial stability, and now you get this stability on your own, Pisces, and you're like, I don't need them anymore. But there's still that emotional cord that's there. There's still that energetic cord that's there. They're still kind of connecting you guys. It's like, I have everything I need to go, and I know I need to leave, but you know, it's almost like there could be other options. There could be, I mean, not other options, but like there could be other factors that could be stopping you, preventing you, or causing more of this Two of Swords energy to really, you know, kind of fog your decision making. Okay, now I did hear for some of you that if this is a relationship that you're having this Two of Swords energy around, that this person may, they may sweet talk you off of your feet. Okay, which could bring about more confusion, you know, more stress, more, you know, just discernment just going out the window. All right, but I do see here that this is something to where someone could really just be, for some of you, I feel like that it's like the love may be there, but it's like the love ain't enough to keep you together. There's a bigger issue at stake that you guys may not know how to figure out yet at this moment. Now, for some of you, I do feel like this could be some sort of situation to where you may decide to leave now, and then maybe 6-7 years on down the line, you may actually bump into each other again. All right. But that's for a very, very specific few. But the advice that Spirit gave you to deal with this challenge, to deal with this confusion, to deal with this lack of discernment here is the Four of Wands. So I do feel here that Spirit is telling you that in times of uncertainty, in times when you're not sure of what to do, okay, think about, again, the heart chakra. What makes you happy? What fills you up? What brings you peace? What brings you happiness? What brings you solitude? Look, underneath that was love begins. Look at this. Prosperity begins as well. Okay, 2 number 1 cards underneath each other. Wow. All right, but I do feel like the Four of Wands also is saying that to surround yourself with people and things and just things that are of a higher vibration, okay? Because when I think of Four of Wands, I think of celebration. I think of those who truly support you being around you. I feel that energy of pure support, good foundations, happy achievements, okay? So I do feel like that Spirit's telling you to focus on those things, okay? Focus on the things that you want. Focus on the things that fill you up. Put your energy towards the things that, you know, fulfill you. Okay, instead of, you know, things that, you know, bring you more confusion, more, you know, hurt into your heart, that brings your energy down, that makes you angry, that makes you mad. Focus more on the things that makes you happy. Focus your energy and put your energy into things that you actually are passionate about. And surround yourself with people, places, things, consume things, okay, in all areas of your life. That's actually going to benefit you. That's going to raise your vibration, okay? Because I do see here, this is like a really strong call of having a good, like, I keep hearing like support system, like a support team, a good person to, you know, you can always lean back on. So for some of you, it could be, I just heard mother, you know, you may find that you may actually lean on somebody that actually will help you with this situation. Okay, maybe not necessarily help you with making a decision, but just help you with getting into a more clearer state of mind for you to make the best decision for your life. One that's based off of what's best for you, what's best for your situation, rather than, well, I feel this connection to this person, but it's a toxic energy, okay? Now, I asked for some clarifiers for that, okay? For that Two of Swords energy, okay? And you guys have emotions are running high and communication is key. Again, going back to that Temperance in reverse energy, I do feel that there's just some sort of imbalance. There's a lack of communication. There's just like a screaming match going on. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lack of comedy. There's a lack of harmony. in you guys' relationships as well, or in your connections, or just people that you're around. You know, you may just feel like that people aren't listening to you, or you may be actually having that wall up to where you're like, I don't want to hear what you gotta say. I already know in my mind, I already know what you've done, I already know what you're gonna do, because I remember you did this and that back then, or just that type of energy. Okay, Pisces, so I do feel here that there is again, this person, whoever's trying to, you know, you may be trying to walk away from, for those of you who it is a person you're trying to walk away from, or rather I say a relationship you're trying to walk away from, a connection that you're trying to walk away from, I do feel very strong that this person is going to be very persuasive. Very persuasive. Do not be surprised if they begin to spend a lot of things, you know, buy you a lot of things, try to just sweep you off your feet with material things, but you're gonna gotta be in this energy where like, I can get this for myself, or this doesn't really do it anymore. You know, they may try to use old tricks. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. My camera actually went out. But what I was saying was that they're going to be trying to pull some old tricks out the hat. And you're just like, nope, this isn't working anymore. This isn't going to cut it anymore. You have to do better. You have to step it up, okay? Because I do feel here with the back of the deck energy being the 5 of Earth, I do feel like that a lot of you may feel like you're having to compete for their love. You're having to compete for their attention. Having to really just feel like, you know, you are worthy, that you are valued, and that you are wanted. All right, Pisces. Okay, so moving on here, I did pull some additional messages cards for you guys here. So you guys have stand your ground, and you also have recognition and reward. Okay, so with this stand your ground, I do feel very strong that this is saying that if you're going to make a decision, stand firm in that decision, Pisces. Okay, do not let people overstep your boundaries. Do not let people walk over you. Do not let people just step all over you, Pisces. Okay, in any area of your life. Okay, also stand firm and believe in your passions and in your dreams and the things that you're trying to achieve in your life. It doesn't matter if anybody else isn't supporting it. It's about what feels right for you, okay? Because here with this heart chakra energy, this is all about following your heart, listening to your heart, listening to the heart center, Pisces, okay? Because what's so beautiful, I mean, underneath this, I mean, you guys have prosperity begins, and you also have love begins, all right? So 2 number 1 cards in the heart chakra, okay? It's important for you guys also, for those of you who may be having this, you know, again, this conflict around this 2 of Swords energy around your relationships, your romantic relationships, or connections, social connections, that I do feel here that you have to be firm in what it is that you stand for, okay? So for some of you, it may be that you guys may, you know, you may break it off with the relationship. You may agree to have some sort of cordial relationship or like friendship or something of some sort, but there's boundaries to that, and you cannot let them, you know, cross those boundaries, you know, because what I'm hearing intuitively is that, you know, as soon as you give someone that pass, like, okay, I'll make an exception for you, that's when they're like, well, I can just woo my way into any situation with this person, thinking they can just sweet talk their way into anything and just let them bump off of you, let them just completely and just do what they want. They feel like they can still control you in the situation. They feel they can still have a chance to penetrate your energy, your lifestyle, and still manipulate it in whichever way that they want it to, what's best serving for them, okay? So it's very, very important for you guys to really stand your ground during the month of June in all areas of your life. If you're going to set boundaries and rules and morals for yourself and your life and those involved, then it's important that you stand firm against those, okay? Now, with this recognition and reward, okay, again, financial abundance is not an issue for you, Pisces, during the month of June 2020, okay? Especially for those of you at work and school. Whenever I see this card, I instantly see like the robe, like the graduation robe, okay? So like I was saying earlier, some of you may be really kind of guessing like, you know, am I going to graduate? Am I not going to graduate? Really be concerning about that. For those of you, it could be also like some sort of promotion that you may be having. Just really getting some sort of praise for what it is that you've been doing, all the hard work that you've been doing. Again, with this 3 of Wands energy, starting to see things really take off, okay? Really getting this motivation this encouragement, getting the recognition that you deserve for whatever it is that you're really putting your heart into, okay? Now, this doesn't have to be in regards to work or school or finances. This can relate to any area of your life, okay? It could be that, you know, the people who are really with you with that Four of Wands energy, your true supporters, they could really see you healing and growing and moving away from certain relationships or situations or just hard times in life. And they could be really just like, you know, give you that message of just like, wow, you were really, you know, inspiring to me, you know, or just really give you some sort of words of encouragement, or just really saying like, hey, I'm proud of you, I love you, and I'm proud of you, and I see what you're doing, I see where you're going, and I love the person that you are becoming. Like, you could just be getting those words, that emotional fulfillment for you during the month of June, Pisces, okay? So I did pull some closing messages here from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck, and you guys have detached from the situation, self-respect, and decide to be happy now, okay? So with detached from this situation, again, detaching from anything that's not serving you, detaching from, you know, a relationship that's not serving you, a connection that's not serving you, a job that's not serving you, okay? You know, any food, anything you may be consuming that's not, you know, helping you become the best version of yourself, Pisces, okay? But I do also hear that for some of you, you may be too focused on how. Like, you may be too focused on the how of the outcome. Okay, so it's like you may be in the process of trying to manifest something, but you're really focused on, well, how is this really going to happen? Like, you know, there's no way it's really going to happen. Like, how is that possible? But God's like, don't worry about how it's going to happen. Have faith and believe and trust and know that it will happen, okay? And that's the energy that you need to be on, okay? Because like I said, the next card you guys have here is decide to be happy now. Focus your energy on the things that you do want, where you see your life, where you're trying to become, okay? The lifestyle that you see for yourself. You know, if you were about finance, the finance that you want to see for yourself, the emotional fulfillment that you see for yourself, the happiness that you see for yourself, okay? If you're trying to manifest, you know, maybe love for yourself or just a new romantic relationship, instead of focusing your energy of, oh Lord, I don't want another scrub, or, you know, I don't want to keep dealing with this energy of you know, arguments and just not understanding and bad communication, or whatever your situation may be. Focus your energy on what it is that you do want, okay? Focus your energy on where you want to see yourself be, where you know that you are deserving of having in your life, okay? And so I do really want to read this prayer to you guys, okay? So it says, thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss, all right? Nine of Cups energy, all right? I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life, okay? So instead of looking at the situation from, you know, a pessimistic point of view, you know, instead of looking at it from the glass half, you know, empty, look at it from the glass as half full. And it's going to continue to full until it's running over, baby, running over with emotional fulfillment for you guys, all right? And of course, with self-respect, kind of going back here to stand your ground, okay? And also with detached from this situation. Again, don't let anybody make you feel less than, okay? Like I said, with this Five of Earth energy, okay, I do feel a sense of competition. I feel a sense of worry, of loss, of feeling defeated, of feeling like you're not worthy enough, of feeling, you know, stressing over, you know, a situation. Do not let somebody else's manipulation cause you to think poorly of yourself. And I know that's probably so much easier to say than it is to actually do. And I've been there, trust me, okay? But it's important for you guys to really just see things through the eyes of love. Even those who have hurt us, even situations that have hurt us, even situations that we felt like were, you know, that broke us, that made us feel broken, you know. And then just ask God to guide you. Ask God to guide you through the situation. Ask God to open your heart to not feel distant, not to become cold, to keep your heart open to expressing and receiving love. Okay? And then in the same breath, you know, it's important for you again to have those boundaries, you know, allowing, you know, having discernment on what energies are going to allow themselves into your space or not, okay? All right, so Pisces, you know, like I said, you guys' energy, you know, the energy of the reading here was very, you know, like pulling at the heart center for you guys. So I did feel called to really pull a message for you guys, a closing message from the Angel Love Messages Oracle deck here. So you guys have Angel number 6, and this says, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love, okay? Kind of going back here to that temperance energy. Like I said, overall in general, when I see temperance, I do feel like that is a call for balance, but also a call to be of service. You know, temperance asks you to be of service, and it's a time to where focus more of your energy on giving rather than receiving, okay? So kind of like how this prayer was saying, like happiness, joy, bliss. If you want more of that of your life, then be of that, okay? Be a vibrational match. Be of that frequency of happiness, joy, and bliss. Yes, you can get there. You can. Be of that 9 of Cups energy. Feel it. See all the love around you. Okay, look at things from a more optimistic point of view. And again, like I said, I know that can be easier said than done in a lot of situations, especially whenever we're at times to where we've been truly manipulated and don't feel like ourselves anymore. But I am seeing here, this is a journey. You guys are on this journey. You're getting there, okay? You're starting to see people's true intentions. You're starting to see the things that serve you, things that don't, people who serve you, people who don't. And you're really focusing your attention and your energy towards things that really are of your heart center, of your heart chakra, that you feel really passionate about. And I feel that move. I feel that Spirit's kind of pushing you in that. You may feel that as well right now, Pisces, okay? It may look a little bit dark right now, but like I said, overall energy of the month here, you guys have the 6 of Swords. Better days are coming. That grass is green on the other side, and you are on the journey there. You're on that way to that paradise, okay? That beautiful place where you just imagine your lifestyle being how you imagine feeling, okay? It's coming to you, Pisces. Well, all right, Pisces, that is all that I have for your reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are new here to my channel, I do make more readings like these and other pick a card readings and other spiritual related and motivation related videos to help you discover the divine you within yourself, honey. So if that's something that you like and you enjoy and resonates with you, I do highly encourage that you consider subscribing to my channel, okay? Only if you want to. No pressure, honey. All right, and make sure you turn on that post bell notification bell down below so you know when I post future videos like these. Sending you guys tons and tons of love and light, my beautiful Pisces, and as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye, guys.